Folks, don't ask me what time it is. I don't know. I don't care. I only care about my Father's time. My Father really is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God. You know, folks, I do not understand it. I see people. I miss my wife. I miss my kids. I miss this. I miss that. And I say, I miss God, folks. It's more important than whatever. Your wife and your kids and your family and your business and your I don't know what. You need to live with God after this. You understand? So it's very important that you miss God, not you miss your mom and you miss your dad because your dad did die, your mom did die, or your children did die, or whatever. You know, folks, this got nothing. It's not important, folks. It's not important. Important is only God is important. Because you're going to live with God. He is important. Nothing else is more important than God, folks. That's how easy it is. And I see this thing coming all the time. I miss this, I miss that, I miss everything. But I do not talk about God. How is that possible, folks? God is your real Father. You understand? You need to be with God, or you never will be. That's how easy it is. If you are not with God, folks, that's the end of the world. You understand? If you are not with God, that is the end of the world. You understand? And you end a lot. You ended your own life. It's unbelievable that people, I miss this, I miss that, I miss my mom. I see it all the time. And I see this, and then I say to God, yeah, Father God, I miss you. It's the most important thing ever in my life, folks. It must be the most important thing ever in your life also. Or you never will walk with me. You are selfish for other people, other things. You need to be with God, folks. Nothing else. Nothing else matters. However, who will die around you. Don't care about it. Just be with God. That's all. And if someone dies, yeah, it's sad. But hey, life goes on, right? So I also understand what kind of feelings will come out of you. If someone in your family die or whatever, or a child or your mom or your dad, yeah, it's a pity. It's a bad thing. But life goes on. But folks, you need to be with God or life will not go on for you. It will be finished. You will be like your mom and your dad, gone, never see God. You don't want this, folks. You don't want this. You don't want to miss this event. To be with God is a big new event, folks. And He must be your number one. If you want to be number one with Him, He will be number one with you, or else you better forget it. And you can whine about your mom who did die and your dad and all that kind of shit. Folks, it's not so important. It's a bad thing that it happens in life, but that's life, folks. That's life. You understand? But this got nothing to do with a new life together with God. And now you will think, Oh man, his mom died and he don't cry. No, I don't cry. I miss my mom. Yes, I miss my mom. Of course. Yes. She was very nice, but not more nice than God. You understand? God is on place number one. And I need to live with God and not with my mom. Because I know one day my mom gone. But I also know never God will be gone. You must live with God forever when it is time to live with God forever. And this is the thing, folks. It's forever. That's why go with my God or you will lose everything. Not only in this life, but in afterlife. It's very important that you will understand what I'm talking about. And I'm always hard in your face, folks, but it is the truth. You need to be with God to understand. Don't think that I do not care about your mom who did die or your child or whatever, or was murdered or raped or whatever, however it did die. Of course, folks, I also do have feelings and I can cry about this. But I cry more about God. It's the most important thing I ever can get. And I get it, folks. But you don't get it. You don't even get what I'm telling you right now. You don't get it. So how will you ever walk with me if you do not even understand what I'm talking about? First walk with God, folks, and you can walk with me. But first you walk with God. No one will ever walk with me. Will not happen in this world. No one ever will walk with me. If you do not walk with God, never walk with me. No one ever walk with me if you do not walk with God first. I'm just your unknown prophet, folks. Nothing more, nothing less. I am not so important, but for God, I'm very important, folks. But for you, I'm not so important, and I do understand. I'm the unknown one. So yeah, there it is. That's the whole story I'm telling you. That's what I am. I am the unknown one. And I really come from God, folks. It's really the truth. But the only thing, folks, you care about is money and sex. It's the only thing I see in this world. I told my Father God yesterday, Father God, is it possible that you can take all the people from the internet away? Because it's a web of intrigues. It's a web where the spider is in. That's why you do have websites. You understand? Why they call it a website? Because the spider is in it. You understand? And you don't want to be in the web of a spider. You understand? You know what will happen if you come there. Huh? So that's why website. You understand? So go away from your website. It's very dangerous, folks. But they call it a website already a long time. And all this time you are in very dangerous things. You know? And this website got everything to do with your mind. It's a mind-blowing thing. If you think about this and you start to think like I do, then you will understand, wow man, this guy, he's right. He is so bloody right. You will bleed, folks, for the things you ever did do. Why you will bleed? Because you are a bleeder. You never did think about the things I'm telling you right now. You never think about it. You think about sex, money, golden rings, golden mountains, golden crowns, and all that kind of bullshit. You don't need it. You need God in your life right now. God is important in your life. And you only will understand when you are with God, or you never will. Then you will not think about your mom and your dad who they die, and your child and your everything. Then you go for the most important thing ever. And that is God forever. To be with you, God forever is what you are looking for. But you never will find it if you are locked up in your web and the spider is waiting to eat you alive. Website. I hear website and I think, I see a spider crawling in the web. And I think, oh yeah, of course, that's it. I get this from God, folks. This kind of things I never did see. I start to see it now. And I do understand why they call it that way. You understand? It's very easy to understand. But you need to walk with God. So the most important thing in your life must be not your mom who did die, or your dad who did die, or your child, or someone in your family, or whatever, whoever did die, your animal. As long God do not die, is the most important thing in your life. Because in this world, folks, whatever will happen, everybody will die. You understand? And then, if you are not with God, everything is gone. Easy. Better start to choose a side, folks. Or the website of the devil, or the good side of God. God is waiting for you. But you do not wait for God. You command God to do things. That's what I see all the time. Commanding God. And God bless America. And I say, who say so? Yeah, the American people say so. Yeah, God do not say so. The American people say so. And God bless America. All the American people screaming for this. But do God say so? Did you hear it coming from God? No. Then it's not God who says so. It's the American people who say so. We got nothing to do with the American people who say so. If God says so, so will it be. But God did not say so. It's the American people who want this. American people want a lot. That will not say that they ever will get it. It's the worst country, folks, you ever will understand in your lives. I'm telling you, there's a lot to come to America. And it's not nice. You better start to run away from America before you cannot run anymore. It means then you did die already. Yeah, also in this time. I'm warning you, folks. I'm warning you. Better run away from that country called America. Making America great again. But you will die in the greatness of America. Because only the great people will stay. And the low people will go. That's why low must go. High are the first ones. They stay. It's blue blood. You understand? It's another bloodline, folks. That's why that will stay in America. But low will go. So the normal people has to die. All of them. And it's a long way, if you want to be with that people, to get blue blood. You are not born like that. You understand? That people are born with blue blood. That's why they're always high. But you come interfere and take the money like candy. Like the candy store go open and this blue blood people laughing in your face. But you do not understand why they are laughing. They are laughing because you are in the web. The bee is in the web. The bee is in the trap. Trap, web. Get it? And I am also laughing, folks, like the blue blood people do laugh in your face. I do the same thing. I am not blue blood. But I do understand why they are laughing. You did not understand. You need to be with God to understand what I'm talking about. You can lose everything in life, folks. That is not good. It will give you bad feelings. But life goes on. And you better be with God, or your lives will stop. I did one so many times for this kind of thing. Better be with God, folks. You're gonna lose really everything. And then when it is time to be with God, you never can be with God, because God will tell you, I personally, that he don't want you, because you do not know him, so he do not know you. And this is what you don't want to hear from God, folks. And my father gonna say this to all of you who never did listen. Lots of people will die, folks. They also will not knock by your house, but they will use a chainsaw to come into your house. You understand? Yeah, it will be that time. They ram in your front door if you do not open. And all that kind of things. Soldiers are on their way, policemen who look like soldiers and all that kind of shit. It's all happening in America right now, folks, with this coronavirus and all that kind of things. Many people already did die by the coronavirus. Is it the coronavirus? No. No. It's not the coronavirus, folks. This is what they're telling you. It's not the coronavirus. You better forget it. There is something else big going on. You people will not understand. When it's standing for your door, then you are too late. Then you will understand, oh, this is what the unknown prophet talk about. But now we are too late. Now we're gonna die. Oh yes, folks. If you do not listen now, you can die today. Life matters, right? Any life in this world matters. Show me that it matters. Definitely, you must go away from America. If you still can. Because the wall is standing there. You understand? People cannot come in, but also people cannot go out. The coronavirus is there. Precisely like I told you, you will be locked up in your own towns. Definitely America. America cannot fly anymore. Everything is on the floor. They don't fly anymore. So you cannot run away anymore. Only the high blood people, the red carpet people, they can go into an airplane and they will fly everywhere, folks. But these are the high people, you do not belong to it. The wall, the port of the wall, the door of the wall will go open for this blue blood. But for you it will stay. You go nowhere. That's why they did make the wall. You understand? To lock you up, folks. Did you not know that this will happen? Precisely like I told you. And now your stores are closed and all that kind of things, you know. Here in Holland also, I cannot go for my favorite food anymore. It's Chinese food, I love it. But I cannot go anymore. I can call, but I get no answer. It's closed. And maybe it never go open again. Because these people, they're gonna lose a lot of money. Every day these customers cannot come anymore, folks. They can stop. They can stop. And this is happening all over the world. Many jobs by this virus are gone. Completely gone. You cannot work anymore. You may not do this. So everything is where you did work so hard for is over, folks. It's finished. It's crazy, right? But this is what the blue blood can do for you. And I did warn you for the blue blood, the red carpet people, the red carpet people, the pyramid red carpet people, the pyramid red carpet people. I warned you, I did warn you so many times from the beginning till now. Never did listen. Now you're gonna feel it. Precisely what I always did warn you for. The 7 years of warning are gone, folks. I did do it. I did make it. Now the 7 years of trouble are there. You understand? I did warn for 7 years for this trouble to come, right? I think I did do in the way I walk in my position, and I cannot do much more anymore. But I did warn you almost every day, maybe 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, because I do have lots of videos like this, folks, and I'm only talking. You see my picture, and I'm talking. I'm warning. I don't show you dirty things, what can come into your mind. I don't show you videos and all that kind of things. This is also a trigger thing for the mind, you know. That's why I don't do it. Other people use it all the time. But it go into your mind, folks. That's why I don't do it. I may not do this. You know? I will not let you see how Jesus Christ did die and was crucified and all that kind of things, and how he did bleed, and, you know. It's bad for your mind, folks, and your eyes. And your soul. It hurt. You know. War and rumors of war, and they show you how they will be beheaded and all that kind of things, or raped, or you know, all these pictures and all this blood and all this unbelievable sight to see. Don't go to that kind of things, folks. It's bad for your health. Want to stay healthy? Go with God. You will be very healthy. You will become very wise, and you will understand everything. The only thing I ever can give you is my Father God. I can give him into your hands. But you need to show God that you are reaching to God, that you want him. If you don't do this, I can do nothing for you.